you want to think about I'll go over some of the basics of how to make a podcast. So you want to kind of think, well, what do I talk about? You need content. So you're going to have some sort of clear focus. Think about your audience. Who are you talking to? Who is this podcast for? And what problem, topic, or sort of curious thing are you trying to solve? I'm going to talk about a difference between format and structure. Format is sort of the type of podcast you're going to have. Is it video focused? Are you going to have celebrities? Is it true crime? Is it news? Is it just storytelling? Sports? But the structure is having an intro, a tease. How do we get into this conversation? You want to think about the first maybe like 30 to 45 seconds of your podcast. Are you going to put people to sleep? How are you going to engage them? How are you going to lock them in? Think about the middle, the body of your podcast. You're going to break it down into segments. Are you going to have something that you start off with some of the hard news and then end with some of the feel-good stories? And then lastly, some type of outro. How do you connect with your audience afterwards? And also give your team some credit. The release schedule. Making a podcast is a lot of work. Is this going to be a daily product? Weekly, bi-weekly, whatever frequency you want your podcast to be, make sure that it's consistent. Because people will begin to expect your show. The pre-production process. Are you making this thing online? Is it virtual? Because that might be a little bit easier way for you to get guests that you want on the show. Or is it in person? That takes some scheduling. That takes a lot of adjustments to people's schedules. Think about your script. What sorts of questions are you going to ask your guests? What are some of your talking points? Editing process. Okay, you got all this sound. How do I put this thing together? Do you cut out the ums? Do you cut out sections when people are telling their story that kind of just veer off the path of the conversation? And so I listed some of the tools that I've learned along the way and tools that a lot of people can have access to. Some of them you do have to pay for a subscription, but some of them are free. I use Audition, Pro Tools, Descript, Riverside, GarageBand, and Audacity. You also want to think about, am I doing this thing by myself? Do I know how to do editing, or can I just send it to someone else? Should I have to pay them? How much should I pay? Okay, building that audience. Are you using social media to spread the word out about your show, your podcast? How are you engaging with your audience? And the two panels before us talked about different ways in which, the other two panels talked about different ways in which you can engage with the community. Do you have a newsletter? A lot of people a lot of people read newsletters. That might be a way to engage your audience. Are you hosting events? WHYY hosts a lot of events. We're hosting events. That's another form of engagement with your audience. And all